why Math for America is important. The real question is, why is math important? Why is it important that kids actually learn math? It's kind of obvious that the whole future of the economy is more and more dependent on quantitative methods. And people need to learn those methods and use them in their work, because that's the way the world's economy is going. Math for America is created to induce and inspire young people to come back into the classroom who do know math and science, teach these to the kids, and get rewarded appropriately so they don't feel the necessity to go to work for Google or Goldman Sachs or my own company for that matter.
The New York program involves hundreds of people, but the goal, the ultimate goal, is to involve thousands, growing and reaching out to cities and rural areas across the country.
We've brought in a terrific group of people every year who are outstanding young mathematicians who want to teach, who we believe otherwise would not have come to math education, and they're teaching in New York City and they're doing wonderfully.
Well, I knew I wanted to be a teacher, and I liked that this program and stuff was bringing me to New York City.
When I decided to become a teacher, it had to be an epiphany.
It was like suddenly realizing that I'd always knew I needed to do this.
I grew up in a family of educators. Both my parents were elementary school teachers, and those are some values that were really important to me when I was growing up.
I tutored this girl who hated math so much, and I had to make it fun. And when I was making it fun for her, I made it really fun for myself.
I think having somebody in front of the classroom who loves math and who a student can feel your excitement and your exuberance when you're talking about the subject and teaching the subject.
I taught for 1 year before teaching here in New York, and I find that my students are pretty similar. They're very challenging, which I love.
The biggest challenge right now is, well, I'm working with 9th graders, and the biggest challenge is definitely getting them to be quiet in class. They're great. I love my students.
The students are very challenging. It's an underprivileged area, but they like that despite, I guess, growing up in all that negativity, I've still got that new guy energy, and I'm still like, we can do it, you know? And
I like teaching repeaters. I like teaching the kids that nobody else wants. Because when you teach them something and when they're able to do something, they're suddenly empowered, and they suddenly have this sense of themselves that they didn't have before they got into your classroom. And to see a kid light up like that and suddenly be aware of what they can do is incredible.
What I like most about being an MFA is the community. We have a great community of people who are like-minded, who are passionate about math, passionate about teaching. We all get along great, we're great friends. People are real supportive. I
don't think I'd be half the teacher that I am now if it wasn't for the support that I get. I'm sincere, I honestly believe that.
I think Math for America is doing a great job helping us around to be great teachers.
I think the overall thing is just to get them hooked on the math and to see that it could be really fun, because there are days when they come in and they're like, we can't believe you get so excited over this stuff. And I'm like, what are you talking about? How could you not be?